Hey, what's going on? Hanward here. This is day 3 of the 75 Hard program. Today is Sunday, March 26th, 2023, and it is currently 13:35 UTC. And yeah, like I said, I was going to do this, so I forgot to say the date yesterday. But the date yesterday was March 25th for the episode with the schedules. Or the episode clip, whatever you want to call it, for day 2 for the schedules. And I mentioned that I had shaved on day 1 at the end of it. But yeah, everything's going well, you know. Starting to figure out this whole diet thing, but like I said, that's probably the hardest part of this whole entire program, and then the workouts. But yeah, see, still doing it, still here, still with Linux. He's asleep though. He's asleep. But yeah, I'm still here. So, you know, and honestly, I messed up on the schedule too in terms of I wasn't able to accomplish it yesterday, but it's okay. You still fail. I have not failed the 75 hard program. And like I said, the main goal of this, there's a lot of things I want, but at the end of the day, to really focus on my website and my company and release it. Hopefully, the latest. I will say it right now. The latest day I will release it will be June 3rd. I think that's the projected release date. And I know I said last time the projected release date was February 3rd, which was true. That would have been cool. 02/03/23, and especially since I started working on the website on February 3rd, but in 2021. But it's okay. I can wait a little bit longer, June 3rd. But right now I'm gonna go over my finances because as I said, I was planning out my schedule, and now I'm planning out my finances. So my plan right now is to save 50% of everything I earn. And so with that 50%, I've broken it down in terms of this. So right now I got 35% in Monerage. That is the most percentage into my savings because I truly believe in Monero. And like I said, I've kind of taken the red pill in terms of all that stuff. So for me, I'm set in that. I kind of wanted to increase it more, but it's not wise to put all your eggs in one basket. And besides, there are still great investments out there too. So I'm trying to keep 50% of my savings liquid in terms of I could spend it really quick, really fast. I could spend it within like an hour or 2 hours, basically. So Monerage, 35%. Then I'm gonna do 10% of the US dollar. For now, if I make way more money, then the percentage might be less. But for now, I think 10% is good. So that's 45% for liquid currencies. Then I got 1% in foreign fiat. So whatever other choices of fiat, the Britain pound or the Swiss franc or the euros or whatever. So that's 46%. Then I got 1% in Ethereum, because I kind of think Ethereum is pretty cool. But like I said, I don't want to put too much money in there. So 1%, and then 1% in Bitcoin. Even though I always trash talk Bitcoin, the truth of the matter is I think that might be the currency that people will end up using. So, but it doesn't really make too much sense because I can always just convert my Monerage to Bitcoin using an exchange. But I'll keep 1% in there just in case if I'm not able to exchange it right away, and I can send it. And I know Bitcoin's the most accepted cryptocurrency. So, yep. So that's 48% right now, and then the last 2% is just in other cryptocurrency assets. So like, I don't know, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. I guess Dogecoin, but definitely not a lot into Dogecoin. and some other projects I think are pretty cool, like Particle, Wow Narrow, although that one's like a joke. But I mean, Dogecoin's a joke at the end of the day anyways. Brave Attention Token used to be cool, but now they require a custodial wallet in order to even receive Brave rewards. So I don't know how much I'm going to put in there, if I'm even going to store any Brave at all. But I'll figure it all out. But all that percentage is just for other altcoins, I guess. So that's the liquid currency. Then I got 25% in property, because property is a very good investment. So that brings the total to 75% right now. And then I got 5% in stock, in precious metals. So that brings it over to 80%. Then I got 3% in stocks. So that brings it over to 83%. And then 2% in fossil fuels. So that's 85%. And then another 3% in weapons. So that's 88%. So guns, ammo, nunchucks, knives, swords, even armor, I guess. I think they're pretty good investments. I'm in the United States, so fortunately I'm in a position where we have the Second Amendment to protect our rights, even though some states basically disregard that. But luckily, like I said, since it's in the Bill of Rights, we have no worries here. But I know in other countries it might not be easily as possible to store all that into wealth. And then I got 2% into bonds, like treasury notes, bonds. I don't really have too much faith in the US dollar or fiat currencies in general. That's kind of why I'm very hesitant on putting 10% there. Maybe I should increase the bonds, but these are kind of like long-term US dollars to store. That can protect against inflation, whatever the government index is, because the real inflation is way higher than the 8% or the 6% or whatever percentage the government wants to state it is. And then the last 10% is just into business investments. So this is similar to stocks, but not like the stock market, where I can decide which businesses to venture out to. It could be my own businesses, or it could be other businesses that I want to support, and I could put some money into those businesses and they could pay me back, kind of like similar to a stock. So that's the savings portions of it. And then I got the actual money I'm going to spend. So the actual money I'm going to spend is like 50%, like I said. So out of that 50%, 50% of it right now has to go to bills, because my bills are way too high. And then I would say maybe 24% goes to loans.
I would never did that, man.
Yeah. 24% goes to yeah, I've noticed a lot of people are nice around here, which is really good. 24% goes to debt that I have to pay off, and then 24% goes into whatever I want to spend on these 24%. Basically, it's going to be 12% of my total income that I make is going to be money that I can spend without worries at all. And then the last 2%, basically 1% of my income, is just going to be charity donations. So donating to stuff like the Tor Network, Hunix, Cubes, the Moneraj Project, stuff like that. More like non-profit organizations, Signal, these companies that typically you can use their services for free, and they don't charge you. Typically there's no payment plan, because if there is like some sort of payment option, like to upgrade, then you would just upgrade. Like Tutanota is cool because they give it to you for free, but there's no sense in donating, because wouldn't you just make email and just pay for it? Like that would kind of be the sense of it. So that's kind of how I look at charity. Also other charity organizations too, to help the homeless and children and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically it. So that would mean if I really wanted to follow through with this, I'd have to make like $4,000 a month, which I currently do not make. I make $2,000 a month, which is unfortunate. But so that's why the bills are like 24% of everything. I kind of want to swap it all, and ideally be in a spot where 24% is money that I could spend. But like I said, right now I'm not in that position. But yeah, I'll see you later. This is supposed to be 5 minutes, but you know how it is. It took a while to get my finances in order, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.